A national tragedy with global reach rocked the Bahamas Sunday evening after President of Bahamas Faith Ministries International, pastor and teacher Dr. Myles Munroe, his wife Ruth Ann, who served as co-senior pastor, and 7 other people, including a child, were killed after the plane they were on crashed in the Grand Bahama shipyard. The Department of Civil Aviation confirmed last night that a Lair 36 executive jet, which departed Lynden Pinning International Airport for Grand Bahama International Airport at 4:07 p.m. with 9 people on board, crashed while making an approach for landing. Officials said the aircraft was destroyed and that there were no survivors. According to Love 97 sources, Grand Bahama was experiencing severe thunder and rainstorms, forcing the plane to lose control and fly low. Sources said the plane then clipped a crane in the shipyard, crashed, and exploded on impact. Our sources also confirmed last night that also among the dead were Senior Vice President and Pastor at BFM Dr. Richard Pinder, youth pastors Lavard Manifest Parks, his wife Riddell Parks, their son, pilot Stanley Thurston, a co-pilot, and a visitor from Africa. The group was headed to the second city for Dr. Munroe's 29th annual Global Leadership Forum, which was scheduled to begin today. Our news team also obtained a video showing the moment a seminar leader broke the tragic news to the attendees who were already in Grand Bahama. Wails and screams pierced the air as a man told of the tragedy. Dr. Munroe was an internationally acclaimed pastor and teacher who, throughout his career, penned dozens of books, recorded thousands of spiritual and inspirational messages. He was a mentor, a teacher, and icon to thousands around the world, and was often a headline grabber during the times he held the government's feet to the fire and challenged them on numerous national issues. Just last Friday, he called on Prime Minister Perry Christie to take a more hands-on approach in the fight against crime and charged that it is now an emergency to solve these issues. Condolences upon learning of Dr. Munroe's death also poured in from the international community as the story was quickly picked up by 4 news stations. American gospel singer and songwriter Marvin Sapp wrote on his Facebook page last night, "My heart is heavy after hearing about the passing of Dr. Myles Munroe. Really shook by this news, praying for understanding." Grammy Award winner Yolanda Adams also took to her Facebook page to mourn Dr. Munroe's death. She wrote, "My heart is extremely heavy upon hearing of the passing of my dear friend Dr. Myles Munroe and his family and staff, an encourager and inspirer to all he knew. May the Lord grant solace and comfort to those who mourn with me." End quote. American pastor Creflo Dollar posted a photo of Dr. Munroe and his wife to his Instagram page with the caption, "Taffy and I are saddened to hear about the passing of Dr. Myles Munroe and his wife Ruth. We send our prayers and condolences to the Munroe family and all families affected in today's tragic event." End quote. Dr. Munroe was 60 years old.